Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the studio. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good day. I hope you're not out of bed yet. Hope you're getting to relax a little bit. Just like Minnie here. Minnie's my supervisor. She's not very awake today. Madash, hello, good afternoon. We gotta start off right. We gotta start off with the kitty cuddles. Or at least the kitty chin scratches. As long as she lets me. I'm gonna be working on a glaze today. I've got some stuff started, but I want to, I've got a lot of different colors to get out because I've got a lot of different colors to do. But it's not going to be a big glaze. So once I get this stuff done, I'll probably like start prepping for another one. Cat! Yes! This is Minnie. We had a bit of excitement here yesterday. We, about 2 o'clock when I would normally be like starting up the stream, our tornado sirens went off. So we are in southern Kentucky, which got hit with a lot of tornadoes yesterday. Luckily, specifically where I am at, did not get hit. It kind of like the line of tornadoes like went around us. Like we got really lucky. But I had me and Minnie and Kiba in our closet under the stairs for about 20 minutes. Minnie was like, she was stuck to my shoulder. Like, she is normally a very, like, fidgety cat. Like, she just never wants to settle, but she was stuck to me. Because the sirens, first of all, the tornado sirens, y'all have heard them. They're right across the street from me, so there's no way we're missing it. No way at all. And so they were loud, and they were constantly going off. And so, yeah, Minnie was startled. She was scared a little bit. But we're all okay. Yes, tornadoes, underground. Good morning, afternoon. Good afternoon. It is afternoon now. Got to remember that. But yeah, no, there was, so we are in southern Kentucky. We are in Russellville, right on the Tennessee-Kentucky border. There was a lot of tornado damage in Clarksville, Tennessee, or Fort Campbell. If anybody's familiar with that area, a lot of damage there. And then on the other end of the county, there was damage in Auburn, kind of like between us and Bowling Green. So it really did just go around us. Marsha just got out of bed. Good, good. Sounds like you're having a good day then. If Kiba gets his butt back here, you'll get to see his bow tie. So there were some fatalities in Clarksville. There were 3 fatalities in Clarksville, and there were more tornadoes in Tennessee. I just don't know where, like in the Nashville area, but not in like the downtown area. But there were some more fatalities. I don't think any in Auburn though. I don't think any in our county. So it did some damage. Well, it's only been, 2 years ago when the Bowling Green got hit with that bad tornado, and there's still people, like, recovering from that or just now getting houses fixed. I need a measuring cup. Oh yeah, underground. And what's heartbreaking about the tornadoes too is that, you know, of course all the pictures always show one house getting destroyed and right next to it nothing, you know, even going through a neighborhood. I need a bit of sandpaper. What have I done with it all? This one is for Diomedes. I don't think they're here yet, but this is their mug. Salty. Ooh, big stretch. Oh yeah, y'all don't have anything like tornadoes, really? We are in our area. We can get tornadoes and earthquakes, though we've never like it's been many years since we've had an earthquake, but it has happened. We are on a fault line. All right, so I might be able to dunk this, but I'm just going to pour on the inside, and then I'll dunk the outside. Or pour it on the outside because it's a taller piece. And that way it'll dry a bit quicker. So if you look up Clarksville, Tennessee earthquake, not earthquake, Clarksville, Tennessee tornado, you will see all the pictures. I mean, there was some people got some really good pictures of the tornado. It was huge. If you want to go through and gawk at all the damage, I did. But I bet, yeah, I can't imagine that was a... Okay, this one is different. We got really lucky. Yeah, Daniel was like a storm chaser yesterday. He was trying to except he wasn't chasing the storm. He was trying to run away from it. He was like in Nashville trying to get home, and there was like this little bit of a window of opportunity where there was a bubble before the bad storm came, and he got home in the bubble. So he didn't get a lot of bad rain. I've got so many various things here that I've started just like writing down the name of the glaze on the piece because it's going to burn away, so I can see what it is. $30.89. Whoa, thank you for the resub. And good afternoon. Hope you're having a good weekend. So UK doesn't have any tornadoes? I was kind of surprised by that, but maybe it's just different weather. This is one of the mugs that will be that we sell down at our Nashville location, because that's the Nashville skyline. The main building there is what we call the Batman building. It's the AT&T building, but we call it the Batman building. That's where Gotham is, yep. I think that would be epic if one day they actually did make a Batman movie based in Nashville because of the building. And what's funny is the story behind that building. It was built in '93, I think, and it was a French designer who made the building or designed the building, and he did not know what Batman was. Did not know at all. People told him, "Oh, it looks like Batman." Like, well, what is that? What is that? Why are people calling my building Batman? And it was great. But it's always been called the Batman building. Okay, this one needs to be black on the inside, so let's wipe it down. Biggie, there's no, or has, it's been reports of very, very minor ones like twisters or whatever, so you do have bad windstorms that do damage every so often, gotcha. More like straight line winds. And this one's going to be orange on the bottom. Okay, let's do this one. Sometimes I don't know if what I have on here is actual wax residue. I could test it by putting water on it. I should. So I think it's just food coloring, or if it's food coloring, because my fingers are, the camera's frozen. My fingers are pink from messing with the wax. So I've probably left pink fingerprints on everything, but I think it's just the food coloring. Trying to unfreeze the camera. Though Minnie hasn't moved. It's not going to look any different, except there's going to be a mug there. There we go. So the cats don't have pink paws this time, it's me. Because sometimes the cats will, Minnie has stepped in the bucket before, not realizing it, or Kiba's knocked it over and gotten like a pink on his feet. So sometimes they will have pink feet for a day or two. But now it's my turn. Alright, we'll finish those. Give it a good little stir. There's another of Diomedes' salty mugs. We have a hubby. I think I already did the wifey. So I covered all the yellow with wax. It was just going to be black and yellow. Proper Batman colors. Though actually, I've made some before that are purple. Purple and yellow for Batgirl. And just because I like purple. You don't really need another reason, do you? I'm on like day 4 or 5 of Mucinex. I've had a sinus infection. So if I sound a little bit stuffy, that's because I am. House cat! Oh, love the name. Welcome. You have found your people. We have studio cats. We have a cat lump right here. Nope, not this one. This one. Supervising the stream today. Okay, this one needs to be sunrise, so it does need to be dunked again. And this is where I've been writing like the names of the glaze on these, because I don't have a bunch of every color. Sometimes I just have 1 or 2 of these. Because I'm working on a bunch of custom orders. And then I do need to get some of the Virginia Creek started here, so I'll get those out too. We'll leave that right there. The Virginia Creek, y'all have seen me make a ton of these, probably like a literal ton, but they're a restaurant in California. Don't let it confuse you. In California. right outside of Yosemite National Park. They are a resort for that's where they get a lot of their business from the national park. And they order mugs from me, and they use the mugs in their restaurant, and then they sell them. Minnie looks like a cushion, not a cat. Yeah, that's why we call her a fuzzy lump right now. She managed to get her bow tie off. Kiba still has his on, but she got hers off and was just like playing with it and killing it. So she was she told me what she thought of that. I made little bow ties for them out of a piece of ribbon and hot glue, because I didn't know how long either of them would last. And all the like bows that you can get on a collar at the store and stuff are bigger for dogs. And I wanted something Christmassy. But yeah, she killed it with a vengeance. Kiba's just resigned to it. Do the second half of this. I can show you what this one looks like when it's done, or what I hope it will look like, because I made one, but it came out of the kiln with a crack in it, so I had to remake it. And that's what happens if something breaks or something doesn't turn out right. I just have to redo it. Doesn't happen very often, thank goodness. But now I have my very own personal prancing pony tankard, but it's got a crack in it right there. It's got like a crack in the lip. And that's just how it came out of the kiln. So now it's mine. But that's what the glaze color is going to look like. The black is what we're working on right now. That's what's in the bucket. And then the purplish pink, which turned out really, really nice on that one. Of course it did. It always turns out perfectly on something that cracks. But that's the Arizona Sunrise. With this sinus infection, I haven't yet lost my voice, but I'm sure it's coming. So what's everybody else been doing this weekend? I hope you have not been hiding from tornadoes or bad weather. Though I know a lot of people, like the storm that hit us, I mean, it went, into the northeast? And I think it turned into a lot of snow. Isn't it such a pretty mug? Turned out so nice. Now, something like that, the crack is not very big. It was a crack that happened during the firing, so, like, I would use it. I would drink out of it, but I'm not going to sell it. I would sell it for half price in a seconds sale. So that's what ends up, that's how pieces like that end up. They either go home with me, or we use them here in the studio to drink out of, or they I sell them for half price. Because they're still fine to use, just a little bit flawed. Just don't use that side. And really, I mean, I don't even think it's going to leak that much on that side. It just looks bad. If it was a crack in the bottom, that'd be a different situation. That one wouldn't be sold at all. Cosmic Rose, hey, happy Sunday! I think there's 2 more. These are all going to be the Starry Night, the blue over black. They are a wonderful customer because they don't care what I send them. They like all the colors. They have ordered almost all the colors over the years. And so now they just say, just like, send me whatever you have. So I can glaze whatever I want. And when I mean every color, I mean every color. They have ordered the tropical fruit right here, this orange and pink. They have ordered that one several times, and solid orange. So they like the bright colors. But I'll save those for the springtime. All you had in Dayton was a gloomy day of rain. Yes, thankfully. I love Cat ABC. Thank you for the follow. And welcome. Alright, we'll dip the other half of those. I got all that over there. Let me make sure that was the only sunrise thing. I think it was. Yeah, we got a mana one. And I've got to see, of course, I didn't write that one down. I think those are unicorn, so we need to do the gray. So the the glaze application process doesn't take that much time, does it? It's just dunking things in a bucket. It's all the prep work that goes into it that takes a while. And while a lot of this dries out, because I'll be putting like 3 layers of glaze on these pieces, once all is said and done, once I get a first layer on everything, I will get some more of these guys out of the kiln, these Virginia Creek mugs out of the kiln, and start prepping them. Let me get some of the glaze out of there that's settled. So let's see, what other colors am I getting out today? The gray, the mana blue, denim and white. Where is the gray? Maybe I should have left that over there. Isn't that a lovely image of the floor? This is my one like dolly roller cart that actually rolls. And I don't think it's any cleaner than any of the others. It's just the one that's always worked. Bluesy, hey! Watching me glaze is fantastic. It's an alchemical process. Yes, it is. It makes stuff that looks grayish turn all these fantastic colors. It is. It's chemistry at 2200 degrees. Call it science, call it magic, call you whatever you want. It's fun. But good afternoon or good evening, everybody, wherever you're from. Where'd my sponge go? Uh-oh. Oh, there's on the other side of my bucket. All right, I have a nerd travel mug. A nerd travel mug. That was ordered by someone on stream, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say who. But if you know about it and you want to see it, here it is. Unicorn farts. Actually, I'm gonna double check myself. I have to do it on my phone. Lassa, good afternoon. Watching football, watching the sports balls. Yes, it is unicorn. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Lassa. Where are my tongs? Glaze tongs. Glaze tongs, torture device, whatever. Whatever you call them, they work. And this one is also unicorn. The travel mugs are 16 ounces. Because they're taller, but they're skinnier. Oh yeah! Happy birthday to M! And then, let me see if this is unicorn or if it is stormy. You're welcome. Oh, unicorn, okay. And then this is one of the 20-ounce mugs, which is, you know, mostly what I'm doing here. Actually, I think I have more 10 ounce. We'll have more 10 ounce than 20 ounce in this one. With all the Virginia Creek. There we go. Got it all out. Okay, I need to dip the rim of this one in gray because it needs to be solid gray. And I thought it needed to be stormy. So let's just dust it off a little. Yeah. And then this guy. Big yarn bowl. Also unicorn. This is the larger of the yarn bowls. It's 8 inches wide. You can see it's pretty big. In comparison to the regular yarn bowl, which I have right here, which can fit inside of it. And I'm going to confirm again because I want to triple check myself on everything. Unicorn. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to like hold on to this with the tongs this entire time, but I think it'll fit. Alright, yeah. Here we go. Okay, it is kind of heavy when you're dangling it at the end of the tongs. What are we doing here? I scraped the edge a little bit. If I let the thick bits like build up at the bottom, then it's just gonna run. So I'm trying to scrape it off and thin it out. Okay. I need to get mana out and tree beard. So most things though will get the like sea spray on top of them, and orange and pink. Why not? Let's get all the colors out. What is that? That is, I don't know what that is. What that color is down there. Well, before we go too much further, here's pink. That's the first one I came to, so. It doesn't look very pink, does it? Oh gosh, it stinks. Oh, I forget how bad this one stinks. Smells like sulfur. So not like the worst thing in the world, but not good. We've got our piece that's going to be the Arizona sunrise, which will hopefully look just like that, except without the crack in it. There's the before. This one is going to be Cotton Candy, which is the blue over pink, which is the top left-hand corner, like glaze example. Bluesy, a few of your cats are peering at Minnie. Oh. They're like, did you get another one? When Minnie had her kittens in here, we had a camera on the kittens, and so when she would walk by the monitor and see them, she did do a double take a couple of times. I don't think these are dry enough quite yet, but the unicorn farts is actually the pink over the gray, so. I'll have to wait a little bit for that. Your cat has been hanging out with a stray kitten. Oh. Your basement window lines up with the driveway. Oh, so it can see outside. So like they haven't met, they've just been like looking at each other. You only have 47, yeah. What's one more? And then trying to remember where the tree beard is. Where his tree beard wandered off to. Oh, Sidley, yeah, the cats, they've been sitting and hanging out, one on each side of the window. Oh, so when are you going to get a new kitten? What have you named it? Have I checked the forest for other cats? I have not. All the cats work for you, yeah. Are you sure you don't work for them? Oh, for where Treebeard went. Oh, okay. Oh no, Sida, solid black with gold eyes. Oh, so sweet. I have a soft spot for black cats. Is that giant whisk custom? No, it's actually a restaurant whisk. It's a thing out there you can buy. A giant restaurant industrial whisk. When my drill died, Colleen sent it to me kind of like as a gag. I think she meant it seriously, but I thought it was a gag. But it actually works really well for breaking up the glaze. They keep the goat's feet clear. Okay. I'll dip that one in a second. Treebeard is right here next to me. That's what I've got my water bucket sitting on. I'm good. A little bit more. Dry. The travel mugs take a bit longer to dry because the walls are so much thinner than the other mugs. So the rim never wants to dry. So if I can do this without messing it up or pouring it on the floor. I think I got it. I'm going to swap these two out. This is another one that, like, well, that last one that looked very pink is going to be blue. It's going to be a very dark blue. And this one is going to be more of a green color. Oh, and it stinks as well. Whew. What is it that Pink and Treebeard have in common? Whew. Benjamin Crash, hey, good afternoon, and welcome. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. I am dunking some mugs in a bucket. That's how we apply the glaze, adding some color to them, and then tonight we will set them on fire. How's that for a plan of action? And then the denim blue is somewhere. Oh, Sid, I love that story that your grandma would, like, give the cats milk. Wait, I didn't finish. I was talking about cats. There we go. Now that one's ready to dry out. Now we need denim. Now I'm done with that one. Let's uncover this one. Been jumping back and forth between different stages of, like, completion of projects. Like yesterday, today's Sunday, Friday, I was throwing. Yesterday I assembled some things while the bisque was going and while we were hiding from tornadoes. And then, so today I'm going to be glazing, and we do another bisque this week, do some more throwing. Start the process over again while the kiln's running. So, Benjamin, are you saying you don't see a way to donate? Are you on mobile or are you on a desktop? All that for one thing. I might do some of the Virginia Creek denim and white. They like the blue. Iridican wife, hey! Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, y'all help me pick out some colors. What colors should I make the Virginia Creek mugs? I'm gonna pick about 7 or 8 colors, maybe 8. And I've already done Starry Night. They like them all. Now that's everything I have out here with something on it. You like the denim and white? That's what that one is going to be. There's the black. Like, we just had the black out. Let me get some more of it. So let's see. Now that I've got a layer on a lot of the things that was like already prepared out here, I'm going to get some pieces out of the kiln and start prepping more because orange? Oh, you mean like two down, like that one? This one right here, the pink and orange? Okay, there's an ad break, so we'll be back after the ad break. I'm sure everybody's seeing something else now. That one is tropical fruit, and they do like that one. They've had it before. I don't think I've sent them unicorn in a while, so I might send them that. Actually, this is one of their mugs that, and this is how I carry things in the studio, so if anybody ever wonders, this is how I carry things. If it makes you nervous, I'm sorry. This is what their mug will look like when it's done. This is in the tropical fruit color. This one I didn't send them because it needs to be refired a bit, so I could refire this one and send it to them, but that's the orange and the pink. Orange, that's what I didn't get out. I need to get out the orange and dip one of them. But that's what I'm going for here. Where can I put this so it can be seen? There we go. Might as well get all my things together over here, see if this is still got some water in it. Might as well fill them in and wax them and all at the same time. So let's bring this a little bit more over towards me because that's how I'm going to hold it. I fill these in by watering down some of the black glaze. Letting it fill in the fine details. Then we'll go in with a little bit thicker stuff. And then wipe it away. And this is, like I said, this black glaze. It's not anything else. Might have just been a thin spot. Touch it up. This is probably the most satisfying part of the glazing process because, like, you finally get to see what the design looks like, or what it's supposed to look like. Finally see all the contrast. There we go. See if I need to touch anything up. But that one looks pretty good. Make sure I don't have anything on the bottom. Stamp Poly Studios on the bottom. so everybody knows where it came from. And then I'm putting wax on here. You can see. Being careful not to get it on the rest of the mug, hopefully. So now the glaze, as you can see when I was glazing the others, the glaze won't stick to those areas. Like if I left it super thin like this, you would still be able to see the design. It would just be really, really wispy. So go in and add some more after I make sure I get everything into the nooks and crannies. Because sometimes the glaze particles just don't want to settle into the little tiny bits. Just wants to float on top. The wax by itself is clear. It is similar to Elmer's glue. Kind of that color, kind of clear, and so I add food coloring to it so I can see what I'm doing. And the food coloring will fade over a couple of days. So sometimes if I wax a pot and then don't get to glazing it for a while, it'll be clear again. But it really helps as I'm putting stuff on there to see if I messed up, if I left a fingerprint somewhere I shouldn't. I can take care of it before I glaze it and have to try to scrub it clean. Paint is ordered. Thank you. We have been attempting to paint our living room, and we have it. It is painted. It is currently painted. It just is much more blue than I thought it would be. So we are making it a bit more gray. Benjamin, this one, isn't it nice? It is fun, yeah. So this is what the pieces are going to look like, what I'm actually working on, the Virginia Creek Settlement mugs. And this is a color they've chosen before. So this one just needs to be refired a bit because it had a bald spot on it. But that's what the color will look like. That orange and pink when it's done. That'll do, but I probably need a little bit more for the next one. You get that little bitty text on there. It says whether they're in a Bridgeport, California. Right outside of Yellowstone. No, not Yellowstone, Yosemite. And then the reveal. Oh, big stretch. Hi. You gonna cuddle the mug? Are there people there called Sam? Oh, I hope somebody that's there is called Sam. Is named Sam. I hope so. Yosemite Sam. Was this acceptable? Okay. I'm gonna fall out. Much better. At least we have culture, yeah. We have Looney Tunes. Never said it was great culture, but it is still culture, yep. We are going to a pop culture convention in January. So everything I'm making for the rest of the year is going to go towards that, and besides, you know, stuff like this, like freshly made stuff. And I haven't looked at the voice actors that are going to be there. I know a lot of the Lord of the Rings actors are going to be there, signing autographs. Yeah. Mold is also culture. And alcohol is also a solution. Not a great one, but it is a solution. We have that on one of the mugs. It says technically alcohol is a solution. And get some more mugs. There's like 70 of these, so it's going to be a while. Oh, thank you, Wonder Hamster. That's where we're going. Fun fact, Elmer Fudd's last name, aka Fudd, is a term for rabbit's tail. I didn't know that. I learned, too, that, like, you know how Bugs Bunny always has a carrot? Like, rabbits don't eat carrots, right? They're not supposed to eat carrots. Why does Bugs Bunny have a carrot? It was based on a Clark Gable impression that was apparently huge at the time. So whenever that first cartoon came out, he was like mimicking a Clark Gable. He was doing a Clark Gable impression and just used a carrot. That's the whole reason for it. And the meaning has just been lost over time. So now it's an iconic Bugs Bunny reference. Oh, I hate that wabbit. But that's how my mom got me to eat carrots as a kid. Give me a whole carrot, I'll walk around talking like I'm Bugs Bunny. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was just the gesture or the phrase "What's up, Doc?" If that was a Clark Gable reference too. I don't know. I don't remember that much of it. Nope, that one didn't do much at all, did it? Got something on the stamp. There we go. Much better. You were around back then, so you get the reference, yeah. Oh, you love how kids' animation sneaks in references that the kids don't understand till later. Yeah, because a lot of animation, especially like the Looney Tunes and that animation of that era, was not just made for kids. It was made for adults. Or it was made to entertain everybody, not just kids. You loved Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah, that's one of Daniel's favorites too. Where are you going? Bye. There's an easier route. Nope, just walk through everything. Inspect all the mugs. Quality control time, that's what this is. Oh, you almost wore that one out as a tape on VHS, yes. I did that to The Little Mermaid. Broke it. You did that to Jungle Book, like broke it. It's like, it still works, you just have to fast forward past the opening credits, gotcha. Like, I actually took it apart and taped it back together. Like, because it broke at the end, and it worked. And it worked after that still, so. Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was one of the only, like, even slightly kid-appropriate movies you had on base, yeah. Oh, that's not one of theirs. Yeah, I was thinking there's still some like Who Framed Roger Rabbit stuff at Disney World, if you look for it. Where it used to be a lot of it, now like there's still a few billboards there if they haven't taken them down. That's one of the fun things about going to places like that, or the especially MGM where you're gonna find it at, where or Hollywood Studios, where there's so many references there if you like know what to look for. I missed a spot, and that's why I use food coloring. So I got a little bit of pink there on the bottom, so I'll use my sandpaper to grind it down. There we go. Kiba. Got both of them back here. It's snack time, or they're munching on some of their food. It is not snack time. It's not treat time. I'm afraid to even say that word out loud. the tornado sirens went off yesterday, and so I had to grab both of the cats and get them into our like closet. That's like the safest place here to be, and so I grabbed the treats and brought them with me. To bribe them. But I see we've got an ad going on for a little bit longer. All right, welcome back, everybody. Now I'm going to get more mugs. I don't even know how to begin to say that word, Bluesy. But no, the trigger for them is actually when I wash my hands, because they think when I'm done, I wash my hands. And so if I'm at the sink, Minnie starts meowing at me and wanting attention and wanting me to give her treats. Just moving some things out of the way because he's a-coming. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Come on. Move all my stuff out of your way. How dare I? There you give everybody. Yes, moon everybody. You could show them your better side. Come show them your bow tie. Come show them your bow tie. Look up. Nope. You lay down and 15 cats jump on your bed. That sounds like fun. Mm-hmm. Hey, James. Christmas business good at the shop? Well, here it's more just shipping things out and people buying in-stock orders off the website. So we don't really have much of a storefront here. We have a little bit where people can come in and look, but, you know, we don't get any business here. It's all online. And in Nashville, it seems like the weekdays have gotten a lot slower, but the weekends are still okay. He is unsure. What do you think you're doing? You get some more glaze here. All right. That was tap water. He thinks if he gets water out of the water bottle, it's special. So he was walking over here trying to knock over my water bottle, so I gave him that instead. Because he is a bit of a diva. He doesn't knock things over very often. Like, he's not a vindictive cat. Neither of them are. Neither of them just go around knocking things over to get attention. But he will knock over a drink because he wants it. Because he likes ice. And so if he hears a drink that has ice in it, he will, like, try to knock it over. Gonna get some more of the black glaze. Let me get my stuff out of your way again. Yeah, buddy. You have a few of those, like, impossible to knock over cups, but your cats will manage. Yeah, they will find a way. Oh, is that a horrible thing? Like, there's a McRib season. I don't know if I've eaten one of those in years. I don't know if I don't know if I've had one in my adult life. I'm thinking. It's been that long. What's up, buddy? That's not water. There you go. He almost had it. He almost had it. Here we go. You're so handsome with your bow tie. He's just sitting here purring. He's proud of himself. He knows he's in the way, and that's exactly what he wants. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Now the wax drips just a little bit here. Oh, buddy. Like the petting must never end. So I finally got you well trained, human. Like, do I not deserve better for wearing this bow tie? You have so many comfy places to sit over here. Don't you want to go over there? Maybe. Maybe. That is so cute. That is the supervisor. That is the supervisor. Come on, here we go. There we go. Proper cuddles. Proper cuddles with the tail, too. You wanted cuddles? There we go. Shake it off. There we go. Oh! Claws even. Claws. Rawr. Ooh, ticklish. We gonna go for a ride? It's not going that fast. Got to make sure we have enough cat fluff in there for that next batch. There you go. Keeps going over here and sniffing my bottle of Propel, and he's like, wait, that's a water bottle. No, it's not. Ew, what is that? And now you're stuck again, aren't you? You're good. You got it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And I hear Minnie again too. Minnie. Buddy. It's not anything you want. You want to see the face he makes when he sniffs of this? Uh-huh. Oh, in there. Drink this so that he can knock it over and be happy with himself. So needy, buddy. I've got a sinus infection, so I'm on Mucinex, so I'm super dehydrated. I could probably sit here and drink like 3 water bottles. Instead of giving them to the cat. I don't know if you could still see his tail or not. You can see his tail on the green screen. That's hilarious. Kiba. Oop. Oh, that's a good shot. I know I gotta pet you between pots, don't I? I'm a well-trained human. I'm a well-trained human. There we go. He's like, you are not well-trained or you would not stop. All right, I want to put a second layer on some of the pieces that I had started this morning. So I don't think I will need those colors right now, so I'll put that there. Okay, I will need that one. Okay. So this is a white. I know it doesn't really look white right now, but it will be. It will be a glossy white. So this is what glaze looks like without any color in it. Plop. Because there are no more comfortable places in the world than being in the way. Right, Kiba? I've got a couple of these that need to be white on the inside. This one is black on the outside. And this one is blue on the outside. Okay. And then the unicorn mugs need a layer of white on them. Here's Minnie coming to join us. Oh, Kiba. What are you doing? You can stay. Yeah. There we go. She's making us some biscuits. So this one, we'll get a little bit around the rim, a little bit of that white. And then 4 mugs. No, just 3. Just 3. 4 pieces. Oh, there's a lid. Now I need to do sea spray and orange. I'm going to do orange first. Yeah, I really just need orange for one thing. I might have to use the cup for this one. I don't think I can dip it. I might be able to. It's not that deep. So this one, it just needs to be orange on the bottom. It's barely missed it just a little bit. There we go. I think I got everything on the handle. And now sea spray. Whoops, 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 whoops. So all the first pieces that I glazed that in the black are going to end up being the, well actually the blue and the black of Kiba's water bowl. The blue over black minus the clay splatters is what this is going to be. And I think because we're in an ad break, I am going to take a break myself. I will be right back. Need a bathroom break. Let's go over here. Be right back. We are back. Minnie was watching my every move. She was. She's like, are we done? Is it almost tree time? All right, let's glaze some more of these. This is the second layer of glaze on these pots. If you're just joining us, happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good weekend. We are adding color to the pots. I know they don't look that colorful now, but this will end up being a cobalt blue and black. All right, and then the ones over here, not all of these are going to be Starry Night. Some of them are going to be solid black, so need to pay attention to what I'm grabbing and dunking. Okay, this one is. All right, and then these will get one more coat after this, so this one will have to dry too. And it will dry faster today than it did yesterday with all the rain that we got. I think it's finally supposed to be cold tonight to get down into 20 degrees or so. Now this one is pink, but it also gets the same color sea spray over the top to be the blue over pink over here. Sea spray is just a good color over everything. It goes over the mana. And the tree beard. Okay, those will get a second layer, and then we'll do more with the unicorn colors, but that's got to dry more. Need to put a fan on it, maybe. We didn't do any green in this one. No jade or emerald. Yes. Oh, the purrs. Oh, the nibbles. I like purrs. I don't know about nibbles. Gonna go move some stuff around in the kiln and get some more of the Virginia Creek mugs out while these others dry. There probably will be some weird noises. Maybe not weird, just harsh, where I'm moving around the kiln shelves, getting a few pieces out of here. All right, here's the sound. That's the kiln shelf sliding into place on the shelf. And 2. Oh, you still here? Well, where am I going to put everything? The place where my camera is pointed is taken. Poor unloved creature. Knee down, buddy. He's chosen to sit right here and clean himself. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Now there's not an earthquake anymore. He had to go get him a snack. I can hear him crunching away. That looks good. See if it's still got some, yep, it's still got some stuff on it. Hey, I think the pink had almost worn off of my hands as much as I've had them in water. And now I just added more. The pink is actually purple food coloring. But this is what kind of like an average day can look like for me in the studio, kind of bouncing between project to project. It's not always just working on one thing. One of my letters has gotten filled in, so I'm using a box cutter to ream it out because the S right there is not showing up very well. Oops, already did that. Already done. There we go. Now that I don't have Kiba up here trying to knock it over, I can have my water within reach. There we go. Let's move these out of the way so we can see Minnie again. Here we go, ready for the reveal. Mitt, hello. Welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome to the studio. Today I'm working on glazing some things. I've been glazing some other pieces, actually applying glaze to the rest of the pot, and waiting for it to dry out a little bit. I think that's one of them. And with these, I'm prepping them for a glaze for next time. Thought you'd stop by and say hi. Well, thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Here we go. Because we make these medallions by using rubber stamps, pressing them into the clay, so we fill in the glaze with the impression that is left. It is glazed, so when it's fired, it'll be nice and glossy. It'll be a glossy black. It'll look like this one. Though I don't know if I'll make it this color, but the medallion will look like this. Oh, you've got a lazy, rainy Sunday. Spending the lazy, rainy Sunday with some of your very favorite art friends. Nice. We had it rainy here yesterday. We had, I'm in southern Kentucky, and we had several tornadoes touch down here yesterday. So it was more of an exciting day than a lazy day. I spent a good 20 minutes in the closet hunkered down with the cats. So we did not get any damage here. The tornado went around us, really, which is, I mean, we got really, really lucky. But there was some damage in the surrounding counties. Oops. We are all good. Funny how tornadoes can do that. Yeah, kind of terrifying how tornadoes can do that. Alright, let's see what I can do. I kind of want to put a fan on some of these. So they'll dry out a little more. But we might be able to put another layer on them. Let's try. Try one and see what it looks like. The danger of applying too much glaze too quickly is that it will start peeling off. So I'm just going to see if it starts peeling off. Tornadoes in December? Yes. That's one thing I asked. I'm like, well, so we had a tornado come through our area 2 years ago in December, and there's still a lot of damage from it. And I was like, is this normal? Or is December always tornado season? Like now it is. I think that's going to be okay. So what are the small pots in the background of the kitty cam? They are some of my glaze examples. I had one that was above it, and it fell, and it knocked off the yellow one on the right-hand side. So I need to fix it. So there were more examples. But it's my glaze chart. Kumba, you haven't had to turn on your heater once so far this year. Yeah. We've had a few cold nights, but not, haven't had to turn on much. Whoop ads. There was a cat hair on the side of the mug, and I had to take a second to look and see if it was a crack or a cat hair. But yeah, the little pots behind Minnie are the glaze samples. Those are, I basically made the smaller mugs and cut them in half and made little glazed examples out of them, glaze test, glaze examples. And I have another section that was above it that fell, and part of it broke, so I need to fix it and get it back up here. But it was my glaze chart that I clean it up. I originally made it for a wholesale show that I did so people could see all the different colors without me having to make, tons of different things. Creep Tart, hey, good afternoon. Welcome from Kick. We're just adding some color to pots this afternoon, this glazy afternoon. That one already had some on it. This was going to be extra blue. So let's pay better attention and see which ones need a second coat. There we go. Yeah, if you're new here, my name is Amanda. Play in the mud everywhere else. I've made all the pots here. Today we're adding color to them. They've been through one firing already, and they're going to go through another firing tonight, or very shortly, that will go up to 2232 degrees Fahrenheit. Which will melt the glaze, giving it the shiny appearance you're used to seeing on pottery. These pots will actually look like this. So this is the before and after. Blue over black, kind of like light gray over dark gray is going to be blue over black. Here it is. It's like I lost my sponge. I always lose my sponge. And then got the pink. This one is going to be this color over here, the top one, the pink, the blue over the pink. I call it the cotton candy. We have a lot of glaze options, a lot of color options. That one might need a little bit more time to dry. And this one gets a little bit extra because I want it to be a bit drippy. So I get some of the goopy stuff off the sides. I want it to be thick right there where it, at the edge. I want to make sure it's drippy. Where you going? You're leaving us? Bye. Here we go. This one might be okay then, if that one was okay. So that's the 2 layers there. And then I need the pink for the unicorn colors. So these are all like 5-gallon buckets of color. And one 5-gallon bucket will do about 250 pieces. So they last a while. layer of pink. Then it'll get a second one once that dries. So, and then the big bowl. I think that's all that needs pink. But I'll leave it here because I will need it again. And so I can continue to prep my Virginia Creek mugs. That's for an order. And I can start putting some of these in the kiln to see how much room I have left now that they're drying out. Because there's like these Virginia Creek ones, there's like 75 to 80 of them all together, and I've processed like 35, so we're almost halfway there. We're almost halfway there. So I'm trying to decide what to do now. Load this up in the kiln. Or prep a little bit more. I can't do I don't think the unicorn stuff is going to go in this round because it's still so wet. I'm going to see if the rest of it will fit. Kumba Monster? Really? You remember finding the channel way back when creative was new on Twitch? It's been cool to watch the process for all this time. Well, thank you so much. Yes, that was our very first ever emote, the Kiba. Yeah. So we've been doing this for 8 years now, which is like a really long time. Like almost everything I've made in the past 8 years has been made live on Twitch because it's just become kind of part of my routine in the studio, just to show people what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Yeah, I'll prep a few more mugs, and then I may, once all this other stuff dries out a little bit more, I'll load up the kiln. Well, Minnie. She followed me in here. So, Blacksmith Dan, hey. Last spring we were, you remember that we were thinking of moving to a new studio in a high traffic shopping area? Did that happen? So yes, so it actually, so I still make everything here. The shop is our retail location, and that's where my husband Wonder Hamster is right now. Because we are open. We made the move in March, so it was, it was one of those things we saw the opportunity and we grabbed it because we knew that opportunity would never come again. So we're there. Like I said, we've been there since March, and we've learned a lot about a lot about retail. It's different than going to shows. Different type of retail. Because normally what we would do is go like make things. When we do wholesale, we sell online, but we do several big shows a year where we go and sell to a targeted audience who are there to buy things. And that's different than just having people browse through your shop every day. Yes, no, you remember correctly. Yeah, there's lots of tourists there. It's in Nashville, and it's a place where tour buses drop off because it's a museum. It's an old car museum because it's called the Marathon Village. Marathon Motor Works was one of the first car factories in the U.S., and it was in Nashville. And so they've got the building there that they've fixed up. You can walk through it and see all the how they made all the cars. And while you're walking through the museum, they have gift shops that feature a lot of local artists. They have a lot of like touristy things, but there are several like local places there. We are one of them. And so we get a constant stream of visitors, which is what we wanted. Get some more water over here. Need to move the water back over to this bucket closer to me. What you can't remember is if I do any terracotta work. No, terracotta tends to be more low fire, like red clay. I don't. I use a stoneware for more like food and drink items like mugs. Terracotta tends to be associated more with flower pots. Minnie is just running around in circles in here. You're wanting to approach a potter about some collaborations with ornate ironwork to support planters. But you're not sure what would entice a potter to collaborate. Well, money. That will entice a potter to collaborate. Like, are you wanting to buy the pots and sell them yourself, or what are you wanting to do? Because what the problems that you're going to encounter are that some people maybe aren't going to want to make things custom for you, but because I've done something similar before. I've made plates for like wrought iron holders, like plate holders. I've done that. I've had to do the measurements to make them fit. So I could do something like that. I would just need to know, like, would you be okay with white clay? Would you want red clay? And how much do you want to spend on something like that? And are all of your planters going to be the same size? Or are they going to vary? Hey, Minnie. Mm-hmm. What's up? Ooh, all right. Here she is. Oh, you're not gonna play anymore? Hmm. Where's your lizard? Ooh, whoa. Put my hand in danger. Ooh. Traveling Tatter, hey! Welcome. You've been lurking, and there's so much cat goodness today. I know. Kiba's been here for a while. Minnie's playing. Going crazy up there. Put my hand up there a while ago. I don't know if I want to do it again. Hmm. Ooh. Oof. what she keeps looking at over there. Yes. She's not swatting at me too hard. Whoa. Okay, I gotta make some room and move some stuff around. So I've got some of these that are going to be going into the kiln currently. I'm holding it here like the camera's here. I've got it pointed at Minnie. So these are the ones I've been working on. That's what I was just filling in. That's what it could look like when it's done. At least the medallion's going to look like that. I don't know if I'm going to do pink and orange right now. That's more of a summertime color. So I may do some more of the earthy colors right now. Maybe do some greens and reds for them. Oh no. The lizard's still up there. But, so that'll be what I'm working on next, right? But I've got a few of these in that are going into this kiln load, and then as well as a lot of custom orders. So I'm going to go ahead and try to load up the kiln, and then continue working on these guys. Minnie's like, I know what time it is. It's actually kind of early, Cat. It's kind of early. But I want to get this kiln started so I can open it up tomorrow and ship some of that stuff out. That's the goal. So let's see who else is on. Traveling Tatter, are you on? Are you streaming today? Or is this your day off? You are not. Somebody else is doing pottery. Whoa, let's go see what they're working on. GW Flare. Here we go. Today you're relaxing and pretending to do chores. Hey, that sounds like a good day to me. Lassa, thank you for the resub. Thank you for getting that in there before I leave. Hope the game's going good.
Oh, it's so big. It's so early. It's better.
So got that.
I'm rusty. It's not even early. It's 4 o'clock. Last week I started pretty late, to be fair. Is that as close as we're gonna get?
Okay, we're gonna raid GW Flare. Looks like they're doing some trimming. So guys, let's go say hello to another Potter on Twitch. Come on now. Here we go. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit today while I got some work done. I will see y'all later. Have a good day.